we narrowed down to 5 finalists, and the 5 finalists each got a pair of cleats and had a very short 2 weeks to paint a pair of cleats that Marcus was going to wear in a game.
Did on one side the like Hawaiian mountains, so it's like the green ridges, and it's the mountain range over Honolulu. Not sure how to pronounce it, so I won't attempt that. Evergreen trees, kind of with like the gray clouds to represent his time in Eugene. But I did evergreen trees, kind of with like the gray clouds to represent his time in Eugene, while the mountains on the other side represent Hawaii. And throughout the whole thing you can see the like green, yellow color scheme, which represents University of Oregon's colors. And then I did a verse on the inside of the shoe that says, "My steps have held fast to your path, my feet have not slipped." I was looking up verses that had to do with feet because it's like shoes, but also because like we heard he's Christian, and he like when he's like famous for being a football player, he's stayed to the path of like helping people, and he's donating all this money to ALS Foundation, so he's like stuck to the path. With
Nike's cleats, you have to remove several layers of whatever treatment they put on it to protect it. So the reason they didn't have to prep the shoes is because it's awful. You have to use a hand sander and basically destroy the cleat down to the raw material before you can use the paint and apply the heat to it to get it to bind to it.
We got our paint, we could like mix the colors we needed, and then we would paint one layer and then use a heat gun, and then we do that, and then we can do another layer, but we just do that between each one, and then yeah.
I knew that he was Hawaiian, and I didn't really want to copy Mr. Tigner's last year they did, which was Hawaiian too. But like I wanted to pick something from when I went to Hawaii with my family, and I always thought like flowers were really pretty, and I'm good at like drawing flowers, so I picked flowers. And then I did like research on like Nike, and I found out that like ombres were super cool and like sold really well for shoes. And I tried that, and it didn't work out super well. It's really hard to do on shoes, and so I switched it. And then I made like the sock part of the shoe green. I just thought that was pretty cool. And then the back heel of it, I changed it and made it kind of like a green kind of mountain, and that's where my ALS sticker went. I did like the Nike with like the vine wrapped around it, and I did my ribbon next to it for the ALS Foundation. I wanted to like kind of just represent like the gorgeous mountains and like, or not mountains, flowers of Hawaii and kind of where he came from. I'm watching it after cheer with my family and like my mom's extended family because they're like excited.
My parents recorded the game, or I called them earlier and they recorded it, so we'll be watching that, and then we let some of my other family know.